Currently, we have access to a 2 GB GP2 EBS volume, from which we can easily create a snapshot. To do this, we navigate to the Actions menu and select the option to create a snapshot. Here, we can add a description. Let's use Test Snapshots as an example, and then proceed by clicking on the Create Snapshot button. Next, on the left sidebar, instead of viewing volumes, we will click on Snapshots. This section presents a comprehensive list of all the snapshots we've created. As you can observe, we currently have one snapshot available. Its status is completed, indicating it is fully ready and 100% available. Additionally, we can access detailed information regarding this snapshot. One of the useful features we have is the option to copy this snapshot to a different AWS region. By right-clicking on the snapshot and selecting Copy Snapshot, you can choose a destination region from the list provided. This capability is particularly valuable if you're considering a disaster recovery strategy to ensure your data is safeguarded across different AWS regions. While I won't execute that right now, the concept is straightforward. You can easily back up data in another geographical area. Furthermore, we can utilize this snapshot to create a new volume. To do this, we return to the Actions menu and select Create Volume from Snapshot. We'll specify a 2 GB GP2 volume here. Note that the Target Availability Zone, AWS, doesn't have to be EU West 1A. You could also opt for EU West 1B, for instance. Additionally, there's the option to encrypt these volumes for added security and to add tags for better identification. Once we click on Create Volume, we can revisit our Volumes section. As you can see, we now have 2 volumes displayed. One of them was restored using the snapshot we created earlier, and this new volume is located in EU West 1B. The key takeaway is that utilizing snapshots allows us to effectively duplicate EBS volumes across various availability zones, which is incredibly beneficial for enhancing our data management strategies. Moreover, if we revisit the snapshot section, we can also explore a feature known as the Recycle Bin. This functionality acts as a safeguard against accidental deletions, protecting your EBS snapshots along with your Amazon Machine Images, AMIs. To set up this protection, we can create a retention rule. I will name this rule Test Retention Rule. Select EBS snapshots as the target, apply it to all resources, and specify that we want to retain these snapshots for 1 day. This proactive approach helps ensure that our critical data remains safe and recoverable in case of any unforeseen issues. For the rule lock setting, I will leave it unlocked. This allows me the flexibility to delete this rule whenever I choose. Next, let's proceed by clicking on Create Retention Rule. Now, let's take a look at our resources and see if we have any that are currently sitting in the recycle bin. To check that, we can navigate back to our snapshots in the EC2 console. Let's enter the EC2 section now. What we are going to do is review the snapshots, and before I go ahead and delete one, I want to highlight the storage tiers for you. Currently, our snapshot resides in the standard storage tier. However, it's possible to change this by archiving the snapshot, which would effectively move it to a different pricing tier. Keep in mind, if you decide to restore a snapshot from a different tier, the restoration process can take anywhere from 24 to 72 hours. This is an important detail to note, especially when planning your resource management. Now, let's move forward and delete the snapshot. After confirming the deletion, you'll notice it disappears from our view. In the past, once deleted, snapshots were permanently removed, making recovery impossible. But with the addition of the Recycle Bin functionality, let's refresh our resources now. We should see our deleted snapshot reappear in the list. From here, I can select it and choose the Recover option. Just like that, we've restored our snapshot back to our EC2 console. It's back in action. Isn't that fantastic? Being able to recover deleted resources can save a lot of time and effort. All right, that concludes our discussion on EBS snapshots for today. I hope you found this tutorial helpful, and I look forward to seeing you in the next lecture.